Edward here from the infamous crypto viewing group here. Quick plug again, as usual, for the team here. Check us out. We do targets every single week, sometimes multiple targets. We are finishing up a woo-woo target, and we're still blind to it. Just finish it up. I don't know what it is, but this session, I think all of us had crazy sessions, so I can't wait to get the feedback on that one. But check us out here. I'll have the link below. Okay, the reason for this video is a few years ago, I was tasked under blind conditions to look at the internet entity going by the name of QAnon. I was blind, completely blind to the target. I had no idea that the target was QAnon. I was not that familiar with QAnon at the time. I'd heard of QAnon. I didn't research QAnon. I was not a follower of QAnon. I knew nothing about QAnon other than it was some internet thing, and that was it. So once I got the feedback, it took me a few days to process what had taken place in this series of sessions. I think I did about 8 or 9 sessions on this. This was in the summer, June, July of 2018. So this was a couple of years ago. And what these sessions were very intense sessions. They dealt with a lot of technology things. And once I got the feedback of what the target was and what I had experienced in these sessions, my personal assessment was that this phenomena was part of a larger, was part of something larger, and that the QAnon end of it and what QAnon was doing was a part of a larger program. So all those videos are available. If you look back into I think I posted them, I think in like October of 2018 or something like that. And so this article just came out a few days ago. I just saw it a day or two ago on, I believe, Drudge. The Drudge report had this link on there. Laser link satellites could deliver internet from space. And here with an image of a satellite, laser link satellite internet grid surrounding the planet. When I saw this article, it took me back to the QAnon sessions from the middle of last year, summer of 2018, where in this session here, the movement that I was doing on, this was session number 7. So I might have even started it maybe in May of 2018. I don't know when I started it, but I wanted to look at this idea here of key people from a previous session. And I was perceiving these people, okay? I'm just going to go over this session a little bit here just so I can get kind of refamiliarize myself with it. But what these people felt to me, who were again, the target is who or what is QAnon, who is behind it, what is the purpose of that communications outlet. And I was getting that these people see themselves separate from others in some way, like they live in their own worlds. Something interesting about the clothes they wear, the clothes stand out like a uniform. I don't know if whoever these groups are behind this, because they're looking at Elon Musk and Bezos from Amazon being part of this, but I think this system here may not be from them. It may be from someone else. there's apparently an internet space race going on. This to me didn't really feel like Bezos and Tesla and Elon Musk, although some of the information in these sessions could easily be linked to Elon Musk and what he is looking to do with his Neuralink system. They have little concern for current events. They are focused on the future. They are holding something, a patent or discovery. They feel like they hold the cards. It's like they hold an earth-shaking technology that is beholden unto them. Very few know about it. It feels like it's right around the corner. It could solve problems. This was a year and a half before this was leaked out. And this is just leaked information. They're talking about this. Does that mean they have it set up already, or they are looking at what they're in the process of designing? So that's what I was perceiving here in early summer of 2018, and they're announcing it now in December of 2019. Question is Earth ready for this? Is Earth ready for this? The idea is that a lot would need to have changed for this to be fulfilled. They feel like there is a window of opportunity not to be missed. And then so I wanted to move on that. What needs to be in place for this project to be implemented? And this was an idea came into my mind about a high-tech, highly technological grid, something to go out worldwide, and the idea of this satellite grid here. And I had this this perception of people who were arguing about an EI's emotional impact. This is how other people are feeling about it. Like they're arguing about how to proceed, regulations, government controls, banks, money, finance, rules, and regulations. They could or are being stopped by something. Is it regulations, I wonder? Now this is coming out now. Those regulations may have been fulfilled, or at least they got some kind of go-ahead of some kind, and now they are moving forward with this, and they're now putting this out, that this is something that they are in the process of putting out now in December of 2019. They could or are being stopped by something, and I was thinking regulations, and that was back then, summer of last year. Okay, and then it kind of goes on from there. So what this is for me is feedback. This is feedback for me from these sessions from a year and a half ago, that this technology is now being released into the public. These things that came through in my remote viewing sessions from back then are now coming into the public space. They're being broadcast. So we'll see what happens if this was, if you go back and go through my QAnon sessions, this was not something that I particularly felt very good about. There's something here that they are doing to have this grid set up like this. It is a way, what I was perceiving in the summer of 2018, that this setup was designed for them to database everything on the planet, and I think it was in the final session of the QAnon sessions, or maybe the second to the last, one of the final ones, where this was all based on AI. The system was governed by artificial intelligence. It was scanning everything on the planet, and databasing everything on the planet. And it was also detecting via artificial intelligence and machine learning the pros and cons of things, and any faults that it could detect in all the things that it was scanning. We shall see how that plays out. That, what I just described, is in the future still. This is now hitting the timeline now. What I was perceiving in the summer of last year, of 2018, a year and a half ago, is now coming into the timeline here, into the public space in December 20th, 2019. So this is just an update on the QAnon, some QAnon feedback, and I'm just open to more of these headlines, where more of the things from those sessions will come into the present. A lot of the stuff from these sessions are still in the future. They have not hit the timeline yet for us to be able to observe them. They're still under wraps. They haven't been made yet, or more than likely, they have not been released into the public space. So that's what's going on with that. Here's another article about it. This ETH Zurich is a school in Europe, a technology school where they are working on these things too. They're working on this kind of technology. So that's it for this video, kind of a short video. One more final plug for my pals, my buddies over at the Crypto Viewing Group. I'll have the link below. Check us out. I'm going to be incorporating some reverse speech analysis into our work there as much as I can, given what time, the amount of time that I can put into it. But I'm going to be putting in some adding in some reverse speech analysis as part of our content that we're going to be providing. Really just fascinating stuff. I got a bunch of it already set up, but it's just really cool stuff. And we just got a ton. We got a ton of amazing remote viewing work here. And so check us out, become a subscriber. And that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Happy holidays to everyone, and many more to come.